This is editing your drone photography property lines on Photoshop 2026. And let's get right to it. So we're gonna open up Photoshop. This particular property here was in Joshua Tree. So we got some cool drone shots of this house. So these are some really nice drone photos. They're already edited. Everything's all straight, looking good. The light's pretty good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make the property lines here. And I usually like to choose about 3 or 4 photos. You don't need to do property lines on all of them, especially if they're like up close. So I'm gonna click, let's do 7. So we're gonna go, so command, so 7, 9, 10, and then 11. Okay, cool. So we have Photoshop open right here. So we're gonna grab it and then just drop it right there, bam. What that's gonna do is it's gonna give you 4 separate sessions of each photo each. So since we did 4 photos, we did 4 different sessions. So there's 7, here's 9, here's 10, and here's 11. So we're gonna start with 7 here, and that's the house right there. These are the neighbors. So we're gonna go option and just kind of zoom out a little bit. All right, so we're gonna start with this tool right here. It's the selection tool. Make sure it's on polygon. That way we can click around. So we're gonna go. This house is actually pretty easy to select the property lines because it's already fenced in. So we're gonna go corner to corner, corner right here to corner right there. So most of this stuff I just kind of eyeball it. I mean, it's pretty straightforward what it is. There's other houses obviously you're probably gonna be getting that are, you have to look at some kind of diagram or go to like the APN number. So we're gonna go copy, and there's your copy right there. If you unclick this eyeball tool, unclick that, and you see that it's just the selection. So to go back in, so just make sure layer 1 selected. You're gonna right click and you're gonna go blending options, color overlay. And I already have this pre-done because I've done this before, but you're gonna go to normal. You're gonna make sure you click green. That's my favorite color because it's a very positive, and at the same time it stands out. Make sure it's like a neon sort of green. Some people like to do blue. Other people like to do red, but my preference is green. Obviously, that's what I have here, so I'm gonna go okay. Don't go, full on 100%. So we always go to 20 or 25. Let's go to 25 for this one, or 20 right there. Okay. So right there, right away, you can see, bam, that's the property lines. To make it even more specified, or just to be more obvious, we click this line tool. Make sure the line tool is selected. I like to go to 3.94. It's a pretty thin line, so we're gonna go hold right there, hold it, extend it to the other corner, and then drop, and that gives you one straight line. And that's the measurements right there. And then the stroke, obviously you want to do green as well. You want to match it. Now we're going to go up here, straight line. So you hold and then let go. There's a line. We're going to do another one here. I don't like to go one after the other because if you try to go click and then click here, you're going to end up clicking this one and just messing up. So I like to go one here and then start in the other corner. That way we click out of this area. So we start here, hold, and then release, hold, and then release. So there you go. It's more obvious where the line is. So you got the outlining, and then you also got the fill. So there's one. Looks pretty good. Move on to the next one. So that first example I did it all at once. But if you want to go a little bit more faster, since maybe you have more shoots or whatever, this is what I do. So go back to the selection tool, polygon lasso, and then we're gonna go click, 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 like right there, click, and then right there. So you see it's selected, right click, copy, bam. Now we're gonna go blending options, color overlay. There you go. On to the next one. I'm gonna skip the other part until the end. So that one. See, the house is right here. I'm gonna go click, 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 click. And right click, copy, right click on that, blending options, and color overlay. Everything's the same because we haven't changed it. So it's that's what makes it nice and easy to just kind of smooth through and go click on everything. Since your tool, your lasso or your selection tool doesn't change, you can just go from one photo to the other and just basically just go ahead, click. And this is actually, once you get the rhythm of it, you could be listening to music or whatever, listening to podcasts, and just be selecting and making property lines. Blending options, color overlay, okay, there it is. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, everything's been selected. Now we're gonna go back and then do the straight lines. So we're gonna go click that, make sure the line tool selected, and just gonna go click and then release. This one particular, you have to click and release. You can't just click once and then it'll be there, because you will get nothing basically. You do have to hold it until you release it. So we hold, extend, release, hold, extend, release. There you go. Bam. There's your little square there, each line. Obviously these lines can be adjusted. So say you kind of messed up there, you want to adjust it, do that. I mean, right here, I guess this one's not letting me. So if you go command, you'll be able to flex that line anywhere you want. Bam. And then you put yes. I mean, that's obviously if you did something wrong, but for this one, we're just gonna go backwards. So undo, because that was right. Onto the 10. So we still have this line tool selected. So we're gonna go hold, release, hold, release, hold, release, and hold, release. Bam. Everything's green, nice and shiny. Make sure they know what it is exactly. You want to make sure that this is obvious, what you're trying to show the people, that this is the house in perspective to the rest of the whole photo. You don't want their eyes wandering anywhere else. You just want to make sure they know where the house is and where everything else is. These drone photos are good. That way you can see streets. Some people, I've had some agents have me like name some of these streets. That way it's easier for them to show whoever they're showing. But you don't have to do it to everyone. Just make sure your property lines are done. So it's gonna be, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're gonna go Command, Option, Shift, and W. Command, Option, Shift, W. This is an export. Make sure it's on JPEG. The quality, like I said, always make sure this is under 5 megabytes. I always try to go under 4. So if it's like right here on quality 7, see it's over 5, I always just bring it down just a little bit. In this case, 3.4, not too bad. Go export. And the reason we go for under 5 is because in the MLS, I've seen from experience, and a lot of agents tell me that, here we go, Command, Option, Shift, W. The MLS will not take any photos that are above 5 megabytes. Just keep that in mind. Just so you're not going back and forth with the agent. Just do them a favor and do yourself a favor. Make sure you keep it under 5 megabytes. Even if you have to go quality to 5, you see how it kind of goes down, or quality to 4. Some photos, they're just very, very huge. But you know what? Sometimes even if you lower down the quality, the photo, you can still blow this photo up and make it really big. So this one doesn't count as much, but as long as you keep it around the mid-range area and under 5 megabytes, you should be good. Other than that, that's how you make property lines. Hope you liked it, and talk to you soon.